Hello and welcome back to another episode of Gem Network Teaches. My name is Charlie and I have the sun in my eyes. I also happen to be getting my wisdom teeth out in a matter of hours, so wish me luck on that. Today I'm going to be teaching you a little bit about strumming practice, meaning we're going to be focusing on, if you're a right-handed guitar, the right hand. If you're a left-handed guitarist, the left hand. I'm a left-handed guitarist, ha 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 ha. So we're going to be focusing on my left hand, but most probably your right hand. So I want you to hold your guitar and still have this hand ready, but I want you to hold your guitar with a pick or not with a pick, okay? I'm going to be doing it with a pick, but of course you finger pickers can do whatever you want. So have this here, and I want you to just, in the air, just strum back and forth like this. So you're not going to play, okay? And you're going to mimic a strumming pattern of just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, that mimicking is happening in 4/4 time, okay? You can also mimic the 3/4 time as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And of course, you can mimic 5/4 time, you can mimic 7/4 time, you can mimic 15/12 time. You can do anything you want. Essentially, we are just practicing the movements of the hand because, of course, strumming is one of the most important parts of playing the guitar. Good technique on the guitar requires good strumming, and honestly, I'm not the best strummer, so this is something that I can work on. So let's go and do the 4/4 time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that we have that and we have good technique, we have a really strong wrist action there. I'd like you now on the one beat. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. On the one beat, I want you to play the strings. Okay, and on this hand, you can make any chord you want. I'm going to make a G major chord. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So by doing that, you are playing specific beats in the measure, in the bar, and it's just to help you practice in order to play these specific type of progressions. Because of course you're gonna be wanting to do all these different types of progressions, like right, and so all of those chords that you're playing there happen on a specific beat in the bar, in the measure, okay? And we want to just practice. We want to practice so that we're able to do that well, because unfortunately, a lot of guitarists get in the habit of only being able to play a certain number of strumming patterns instead of just being able to freely do whatever they want. So some people can only do like the basic, and they become very comfortable in that pattern, and like instead of being able to go like, right? So that's from practice, and of course I sped it up a little bit. So instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I said 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So breaking up into eighth notes instead. And this is a technique. This is a practice technique that I learned from my good old pal Keith Cleland. If you're watching, I remember him teaching us at one guitar workshop we did way back, and it stuck with me. And of course, strumming is so important to playing the guitar, and I don't think I've worked on it enough. And so I would say for exercises, I want you to lay out all the lay out all the time signatures that you want to play in. So 4/4, 3/4, 5/4, whatever you want to play in, right? So 4/4, for example, and I want you to pick pick a write down on paper or set in stone a certain places that you want to play, certain places where you want to play the chord. So, for example, I'm only gonna play in 4/4 time. I'm only gonna play the 1 and the 3 beat here, and I'm gonna mimic the 4/4 time with my hand. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So that's one routine I can do, and then I can say, okay, I'm gonna play on the 1 and the 4. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. I'm messing up. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and get a whole bunch of different patterns there. So you can do 1 and then the and in between 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and so there's not infinite, but there's so many different ones you can do. So, and you can even break it up into 16th notes if you want. And so in each time signature, there's so many different patterns that you can do with rhythm, and you want to be able to play all of them. You want to be able to do 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I need to practice. But essentially, this is a practice routine where you can learn all these different types of strumming patterns to become a better chord player, to become a better rhythm musician. And so, yes, and then of course, the more advanced players can do this with more advanced chords, of course. So you can make progressions where you have, like D minor, whether it be like D minor to G sharp 7 to G7 to C major 7, and you can set specific rhythms for each of those. So let's set it on the 1 and the 3 for that. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 Hopefully you get my point, even though I am messing up. Strumming is extremely important, and the patterns can make and break a song. And of course, there's so many songs with the same progression, but one of the things that makes it sound different, among other things, is the strumming pattern. So yeah, if I do. So that would be a specific strumming pattern, and so yes, yes. I hope this has been of some value to you, and we will call this the strumming pattern. I want to make an alliteration. Strumming pattern. Strumming. No, not coming to me. So, strumming pattern. Strumming patterns. Strumming patterns. Strumming patterns 1. Sure. Okay.